everybody, if I want to play next, we're bringing everything that is awesome in gaming. This is Sovereign Syndicate. It looked so incredible. I just wanted to bring it to you real. So you play Atticus daily, and you can focus on, how you want to be, or you can focus on your storyline. So if you want, he grew up in a crowded orphanage using his illusory magic abilities to disguise himself as human. The game will tell you about who you are based on your choices. Or you can look down here at the starting attributes, like do I want to be spry, animal instincts, and self-discipline with fine motor, and then my major arcana is a star. Be a great illusionist. I've practiced sleight of hand. I'm a minotaur, so I'm going with I feel like I need the extra edge here, where I'm going to have to go in for a little bit extra, just bring a little bit something more to the table. A dark shape looms over you against the guttering lamplight. The black-shadowed form hovers unsteadily like a cutout in a magic lantern. You can't be sure whether it's a real living thing or another grim manifestation from your week-long bender, which at first blush you appear to have survived. Or is this in fact death come to claim you? In any case, the spectre seems to be in no hurry to move along. Painful memories prick your gin-addled brain. Now you recall why you're here. You chose this alleyway in London's East End to drown the last of your days in drink. Well, if this apparition isn't the angel of death, then even at suicide you've failed. So after your hard upbringing, you kind of wind up down in the gutter, and you have to really just kind of fight to survive. London isn't the nicest of places. So the fact that you're a minotaur obviously makes you harder to kill and so on. But the game doesn't really have any sympathy for that, where it just kind of makes you out to be a grunt instead. You have more potential than that, but it really just wants you, and the fact that, you have so much brawn, and you're kind of a mutant, they really just bring that to the foreground, so that you're starting from this position where you can see so much more of the world, but somehow as you're playing it that you can't get to a better opportunity. Old crone, Atticus, he's coming, wake up. Get out of my head, you old crone. Atticus Daly. Does he know my name? His voice is cold and mechanical, like the hinge of a heavy iron door, concealing his identity. So my animal instincts tell me not to say anything, but the human part of me wants to talk. I tend to play this as myself rather than trying to drive a character forward, but it would be fun for a replay to see, what I could build. It offers me a tin stippled flask. A small kindness. I've been hoping for hair of the dog, an alcoholic drink meant to cure a hangover. Interesting. I didn't know what that meant. Unless it's only the chloric bite of London tap water, so my vigor goes up by 10. Don't allow it to reach 0. I have vigor and I have nerve. Bollocks, this fancy jack, a dandy or bluebud, had better have something stronger. The Brits knew what they were doing this time. They actually threw in the translation for the slang. Stowing the flask, the stranger leans back into the dim light of the gas lamps. I can finally see his features in full. Self-reflection. He wears a brass-buttoned traveling waistcoat, complete with a scarlet hood and a mask of ornate gold panels. It glitters in the gaslight, delicately crafted. His mask may be pretty, but it'd still stop a bullet. So there's a part of me that just knows, because I am a minotaur. On your feet now, you sorry sight. That is absolutely beautiful. Self-discipline. Dizzy from a head rush, it's hard to keep my balance. Who are you and what do you want with me? I love this character. He is so just absolutely believable as, a denizen. Denizen of London. Not stranger, a friend in need of your services. A friend? Man of his station, so deep in the docklands, spells trouble. Need of my brawn, no doubt. Looking for someone to do his dirty work. I need a moment to get my bearings. Fair enough, but I'll be watching. Stranger pulls back his waistcoat, showing off a gilded flintlock pistol. Over the years, many a minge bag have come to collect. This barmy naff is no different. Lacking in taste or style. Interesting, so he didn't like the mask. I did. No matter, let it be tonight then. So many outstanding debts and forgone second chances that all catching up with me. You can try like all the others, but none have succeeded. Well, I'm not exactly a fatalist. That as may be, but if you keep going on this way, it's only a matter of time. Task started the old crone. So I could have become somebody's thug, it looks like. I awakened in an alleyway deathbed by a curious stranger with an ornate mask. I have no idea what he wants, but he's let me live for now. I kind of like this wasn't over and I would see him again, so I figured I might as well take a second to look around. Illustrated London News, this week's edition. Fleet-footed journalist takes the East End underground and undercover. Hard-boiled scoop on the courtesan killer. Who's really behind the murders and what is Scotland Yard hiding from the public? Read on for the gory details. The story will boil your blood. Headquarters of the building of the Metropolitan Police responsible for London's boroughs. Ponder the news. Hazard's the job, I suppose. It's a shame no one deserves to die like that. Kept their company before, could have been an acquaintance of mine. Maybe not, but they knew their risks. I think I'll stay with my animal instincts right now. Not sure they had much of a choice in their vocation. What choice do I have? There's always a choice, and I made my share of bad ones, even so it turned out just fine. A little bit bitter, I feel. I could look into it if I'm really that keen. Investigate the murders. No police special. Detective or special investigator. I'll see what I can find. Interesting. Some empty liquor bottles. Jennifer Rotgun and dry gin bottles are strewn about. Dutch spirit from malt, flavored juniper. Poor quality and potentially toxic liquor. Ew. Remnants of another night of drowned sorrows. It's to me like a night well spent. I kind of balance my animal instincts with wit, apparently. It's worth a closer look. Look through the bottles. I think I've had enough. Recollection. Interesting. So you draw a card whenever you make one of these choices, this hero card, and it tells you how things went. I drew the 5 of Wands. Nothing here but empties. Okay, so I want to take a look at what the developer is going to do next with this. I'm about to get dropped into a murder investigation, and since I'm already doing something very similar with Shadowrun, I just want to see what the developer has to offer that's different. So we're doing character building, which is very different from the character sheet development, because they're using a story tree to do it. So a cRPG set in Victorian steampunk London. Explore an open world of back alleys, brothels, and opium dens as one of 3 characters. Sharpen your skills and stagnate. No random stat points here. Try your luck with our tarot card chance system. Combat, persuasion, and magic. The choice is yours. And so the demo ends shortly thereafter. You can't continue onward. And then here's where we drew like a card, and then it makes the story move forward. Trust your fate. So everything happens in the side panel as far as conversation is concerned. You have this old crone, if you're Atticus, to advise you.
Discover a world of magic and steam technology.
So the world is very beautiful.
Where mythical creatures
not much in the way of cutscenes. You really play it like Baldur's Gate style. Be Clara, Reed, Cunning Corsair, or Otto the Trusty Automaton, in addition to Atticus. And this isn't available yet, this is a first look at it.
And get to know its inhabitants. But be careful, the Dotlands aren't for the faint of heart.
So some combat, it's
No
most
matter how
story-driven.
street smart you are, luck and chance will always play a part in your destiny.
But as soon as you draw one of those cards,
But
it's
take
going
heart.
to
Even in failure, you learn something.
change the course of, how your adventure is going.
Here, with enough wealth and station to bend the city to their will. But you always have a choice. Will you help those in need? Resist the powers that be? Or make a name for yourself on the backs of the poor and downtrodden?
Interesting. So the man at the beginning appeared to be offering us
Not everyone is a hero.
station status. Or we could help out. We wound up taking the courtesan's case, which is where we're going to investigate. Apparently we stayed with hookers before and, just felt that there was a better step forward. So this would have progressed me in the game. The game is not quite there yet. So you drop out of the demo version. So it's using the old school art style and then frames that pop up or cards to interact with, but everything else happens in a panel or through your journal, also as a pop-up inventory, etc. Really very streamlined interface, interesting characters, great graphics, great setting. They did a wonderful job bringing that to life. I wish there was a little bit more in here. It looks like a dev choice where they stuck with a more rustic approach to balance the tarot cards out. So I might be incorrect there, but great first look. Looks like it comes out shortly. I'll get see if I can get a more definitive release date, because the luck of the draw here is very medieval, Victorian, that sort of thing. So first time I'd run into it, and I wanted to check it out. I wanted to bring it to you guys real. So first look here, it was exciting to play. It's frustratingly good. I wish that I could do it in tandem with Shadowrun, but I just feel like it was very slightly too similar, where like it gave that same sort of feel where you get drawn into the story and that sort of thing, where I would just kind of lose out on the feels with y'all. So link in the description below if you do want to try it out. There is a demo out. Also down there is Gamer Grind. Gamer Coffee shipped to your door. They'll put your logo on merch for nothing but, so you can support the Pirate Queen. We love when you support our stuff. Just stick a sticker on the back of something on your backpack, on your phone, or whatever. And support, you know, send them to our website so that they can find awesome games with us. You can buy coffee from Gamer Grind down there, or go to KOFI, the social network, buy this chick a coffee, $1 make me smile. Also down there, we did just join up with Patreon, so you can go on there and see some bonus content. We try to put up stuff just about past endeavors, indie devs that we run into, art, more art, sci-fi, that sort of thing, just so you can get more in-depth, etc. So that's down there as well, in addition to my social media links. So you can always hit us up. We love you guys. We love that you're always along for the ride. We will see you in the next video. Oh, smash subscribe and the bell. It'll pop up a little thumbnail. See if you're interested in the game, and stay up on gaming. So we check out interface, game design, art style, that sort of thing. Just that they're bringing something to the table. So we love you guys. We love that you're always along for the ride. Smash subscribe. We'll see you in the next video.